Hey everyone, Minky here with the next Minky Mondays episode. Today we're going to be doing another Yu-Gi-Oh card opening, and just to give a quick little update before I do start with this, I've got 3 more episodes as planned. I don't know if I'm going to make this like its own little sub-series, separate from Minky Mondays, but for now I'm going to make all 3 of these episodes, or these next 3 episodes, Minky Mondays ones. And then maybe I'll do, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Also, I'm going to change the format a little bit for these ones, because I feel like I go a bit too much into detail about stuff, or there's usually times when I want to talk about certain cards, if you will, some cards and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to react to them as I open them, but then I'm going to actually talk about the cards and whatnot, and I'll mention my favourites and all that kind of stuff, any little stories I have at the end. That way, if you're not interested in that, you can click off at the end after you've seen all the cards that I pull, and if you are interested in them, then at least they're still there, so it's like a compromise, if you will, kind of thing. So there you go, that's something I figured I might as well try out and see how that goes along. So let's get started. Like I said, now, I don't know if I did say or not, but I've got actually 2 of this box, so I've actually got 3 packs plus 2 special tokens, because on the back it actually says, if you look, it says, well, it actually says, 1 of 5 collectible tokens inside, so yeah, hopefully I've got 2 different ones, but there's a 1 in 5 chance I get a repeat, so I'm not going to look at the token just yet. I'm going to look at those at the end. So here's what the card pack looks like. It's obviously a lot of it's like a Millennium, this new Millennium archetype kind of thing with Exodia and whatever, and retrains and whatnot. So let's hopefully get some good ones. Nice. First pack is safe. Alright, first up we have That's 10. Oh, it's gonna be access counter. That's gonna be a thing. No? Okay, I guess I'll give these a proper look at the end, but obviously I'm trying to give like a little reaction now, and I'll give like a proper reaction later, because some of these are gonna probably be new to me. Oh, hey, a Broomy, a tuna monster, nice. Can only use the sync material except for 6 of a level 8 or lower monster. What? Alright, I guess. That's actually kind of cool. If it was 2 monsters, that's pretty cool. Interdimensional. Oh yeah, this one's called Broomy, by the way. Next up we have Interdimensional Matter Forwarder. Doesn't look like it's any part of a specific archetype, but that's that thing in the background. That's the interdimensional trap card, isn't it? That banishes a card for a turn, isn't it? Or banishes a monster for a turn, I should say. Oh, nice, Darkened Evaporator Dragon. This is based on Chaz in the manga, isn't it? Because he had Darkened Dragon and Lightened Dragon, even though they were synchros, or they turned out to be synchros. Oh, nice, synchro. Silver Wolf Tamer of the White Forest. Level 6 tuner, nice. Nice. Like I said, I'll try and give these a proper look at the end, but jeez, man. Cosmic Queen, the Queen of Prayers. Awesome. Oh yeah, I think I remember her getting a retrain, yeah. I wonder if they're going to retrain other cards like this, or specifically other number monsters. Oh, nice. Two synchros in one. 2 synchro tuners in one. 1 tune plus 1 non-tuner monster. 1,1200. Cool. Nice. Moon of the Closed Heaven. 2 effects. So yeah, I've got to react to these like normally, and then obviously I'll talk about them at the end, and I'll kind of give descriptions and one at the end. Gimmick Puppet Rogue Doll. What's that one called, by the way? The synchro, I mean. Sapper Shrimp. That's synchro. Level 2 synchro tuner. Which that's really cool. Another synchro tuner. And that's 10. That's the first one. Not 10. I mean, technically it is the 10th if you go back. Alright, second pack. Second pack of the first box, I should say, if you will. You know, I think that's how I'm going to timestamp these is, you know, 2 boxes. So here's the first one. Also, I'm not going to go over the tokens until the end, but yeah, so that's a nice little bonus, if you will. Aerial Eater. 2 fiend monsters receive 2. I think I heard about this one as well. Isn't there like an Air Eater monster, like a normal monster? Really old monster, because I remember using that in the Yu-Gi-Oh game I'm Let's Playing, and it was it's kind of cool in a way. It was like basically a Winter Tribute Flame Cerebus, if you will, you know. So go over that when you know, I can, if you will. DPH Gender More. It's definitely something of a card. Nice, another Synchro Tuner, level 8. Nice. Sangin Kaio. During the main phase, I guess another thing I'll start doing is I'll put these cards in the description below as well. Or at the very least, I'll leave a link to the card list, maybe, if I can find something. Fire Dragon, so it's not Red Dragon Archery. I wasn't really thinking of Red Dragon Archery. Nice. Gimmick Puppet Cattle Scream. They always have a bit weird names, the Gimmick Puppets. It's material from the next motion control specimens coming in hand or graveyard. Banish when it leaves the field. Nice. I imagine this card's gotta be in the graveyard, you can't detach yourself. Specimen from the graveyard, that'd be a bit weird. Especially if you detach the other material, it's like, no. Nice, I got a nice shiny card right here. I might have to see this actually. Magic Colloidal Soul. A level 2 Aqua Tuner. Nice. Oh, it's an Ixi's support card as well. Nice. Nice. I like that. I do like cards that support like 2 summon mechanics. Ruka of the White Forest. So White Forest is going to be a new archetype. Or Rusia of the White Forest. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's this is a tuner as well. A level 4 light tuner actually. I'm wondering if this is like based on Ruka, I think her name is, the ancient fairy dragon person from the anime. I'm wondering. Dipsy Fiend. I think that's supposed to be a pun, you know, it's Dip Sea or Deep Sea, you know, as in Dipsy, you know, or Deep Sea, deep into the sea. Nice. Blazing Bombardment Beast. Another Machine Pyro Fusion? Really? We've got 3 already now, at least. This card is... Oh yeah, this card, I remember hearing about this card actually as well. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, Greasing Link 5. Cosmic Tree Mistle. Top left, down left, down right. Can you control 1 copy of this card? Nice. Aerial Eater? Yeah, we're back at the beginning. I was going to say, another Aerial Eater? That's weird. I think that's the first where I've ever gotten 2 copies of the same card in the same pack. Outside of like maybe like, I don't know. Obviously not decks, because that's kind of expected a little bit, because it's supposed to be like a structured deck, but you know. Alright, last pack of the first one. First of all, we have Fiendsmith Sanct. Is that short for Sanctuary, but like a dark Sanctuary, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Golem that guards the Millennium Treasures. Yeah, I think this is yeah, like a retrain of that one like Millennium Temple card, and it's like for your Millennium Archer, because it says like the first thing it says is the activation of your Millennium Ankh. The activation of your Millennium Ankh can't not be negated, so Millennium Ankh must be its own card. But yeah, level 6 as well. I think the original was level 6 as well, to be fair. So yeah, it's really cool. That's the archetype I was thinking of. It's the Millennium archetype, Exerdian and all that. Guardian of the Voiceless Voice. Not this voiceless voice stuff again. Next up we have Duel. Yeah, it's about really weird. You know, I'm not trying to take the mickey. It's just I'm just reading it as it's written. It's specified by card effect, so it's a Met called Emperor, but better maybe. If a Driton card is on the field, you can spell something nice. Can you spell summon this card multiple times? Hopefully you can. Oh, this card, I remember hearing this card. Isn't this card supposed to be based on Thingamajig? The actual guy. Gimmick Puppet Fantastics Machinix. And I think he has a upgrade as well. An upgraded counterpart, you know, like a chaos number, not a chaos number, but like a CXC upgrade. Fiendsmith Lacrima. 2 light fiends. Nice. That's actually really cool, actually. Fiendsmith's Sequence. 2 monsters including a light fiend. They're almost the same materials. Nice. Down left and right, because everyone's got to have a link to like that. That's a really weird time when, you know, I think it was format 4 or something, and everyone, because of how links worked, you had to have everyone just getting link 2s, just random link 2 support for no reason. Even if it was like the Ixie's archetype or whatever, Phantom Knights, he got like a link 2, even though it's supposed to be the 4 dimensions. But no, it's a link 2 for you. I don't even know if the Synchro or Fusion guys got it. I'm pretty sure the Fusion guy did. Ironically, I don't know if the Synchro guy did or not, but I hope he did. But ironically, it's just really weird. Anyway, this one, Momentatlan Sleeply. Yeah, I think this is the archetype that's like retrained, like that's actually retrained on old monsters, like old random monsters. And this one's, I don't know who that is though, to be honest. The Dolce Dessert. So another monster, monster. Not a monster, a trap, and Phoenix. And so that's all 27 cards from the first box. Alright, second pack or second box. Yeah, first pack. So technically the fourth pack. I've not seen the token, the token again, so I don't know what it is. It'll be a surprise to me when we look at them. So that'll be a nice little thing. Alright, Woes of the White Forest. Special one White Forest monster. No, just special one White Forest, and that's it. You just get a whole forest. Yeah, Synchro Summons, yeah. Synchro Summon a White Forest Synchro Monsters, yeah. If this is, I'll be a little surprised if this isn't the Ancient Fairy Dragon archetype, basically, because all the others are getting it, kinda. She really did not have an archetype. She just had like beasts and whatnot and whatever, you know. It's Necroquip Princess. 1 monster equipped with a monster card plus 1 fiend monster card. So not a fiend monster, it can be a fiend monster card. So you can use a thingamajig. You can probably use a monster equipped to another monster, like an Insectoid or whatever they're called, Insector. I can't remember that insect type monsters. Obviously they're insects, so you can't use them here, but you know what I mean. Must be specimen from your extra by sending the above cards from your hand and or field to the graveyard. You can only control 1. To be fair, the first one has to be a monster. I mean, the first one has to be on the field. Weird, but I guess I'll figure that out soon. Sylvie of the White Forest. Yeah, because there's Insector monsters as well. I remember thinking those were weird because it was like, I remember the first one I got, it was like, it said something like equip 1 Insector monster onto this monster, like an equip card. And then it says, if this card is equipped to a monster. I was like, what are you on about? You're equipping monsters onto yourself. Why are you giving stuff as if you're an equip card? It was weird, and then I realised, oh right, yeah, the whole point is to equip stuff. Sylvia of the White Forest, which looks like a person. Oh, there's a wolf in the background as well. Oh, a few wolves actually. Another light tuner. So yeah, synchro archetype. That's really gonna be thingamajig. Trap Gatherer. Critical monster gains 400 attack for each trap in your graveyard. Nice. So it's like a little like Jinsen support, if you will, but not really. Alright, next card is a spell card called Spell Card Soul Exchange. What? I've just noticed as well, I love how the little code thing here is info. Like the infinite forbidden. So yeah, because it's infinite forbidden, you know, kind of thing. So that's why it says info. Being able to sort troops on you can treat monster opponent controls even if you don't control them. They cannot be true to this, but it cannot be. Oh, it cannot be true to this. I see. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, your opponent can apply this card's preceding effect. So what if this? Oh, I think I see. So if you activate it, I think you activate it and then it goes to the graveyard, so your opponent gets it as well, but your opponent cannot tribute the monsters you tribute, kind of thing. That's kind of cool, actually. Especially if that's the only monster you control. Yeah, that's really good. Kokobo's Hinamatsuri. That is definitely a name. And it's oh, that's actually a really nice card artwork, to be honest. This is supposed to be this kind of looks like Gimmick Puppet support a little bit, not really. It's not Gimmick Puppet, but another Cosmic Tree Mistil, another Cosmic Queen, the Queen of Prayers, 3-in-1. I freaking wish this was 3-in-1. I mean, technically it is, but I wish it was a 3-in-1 card pack. Well, there's another drama card. Doesn't even mention Ajamas, actually. Do you print something? Well, I'll go over this when I go over this in a bit. Where's the White Forest? That's it in it? Yeah. That's it. So I've got to stay true to that. I can't just randomly go into the cards. I'm going them in a little bit, but not too much, you know. Because that'll be for the end. Alright, second pack of the second card box. Surface Puppet Play. This is obviously Gimmick Puppet support. I don't really play Gimmick Puppets, but I should, because I did make a deck for them before, but I never really got into it. Emblem Salvation. I should do ones for all numbers as well, but it's a little weird because some of the numbers have multiple art, like there's multiple Gimmick Puppet ones, for example, so it's a bit weird. Like, do you make 107 decks, one for each number, or do you make like, you know, one for each, or do you make like less than 107 decks, you know, it's really weird. Emblema Salvation. And this one fits up. Centaur Iron. Okay. Sangen Kaio again. Gimmick Puppet Cattle Scream. To be fair, we should have kind of expected a few repeats here because I did buy 6 packs of 9. And this one's really nice. Light and Darkness Dragon Lord, which, by the way, more of this please, more repeats of this, but of course not. 1 level 8 Light Dragon Monster plus 1 level 8 Dark Dragon Monster. Yeah, obviously again, this is more like the Chaz card in the anime, in the manga even. So obviously I'll go over that in a bit. Moon of the Closed Heaven. What are you? Oh yeah. Fulmina Statue of the Sacred Dragon. What is this, Crimson Dragon support? Wait, it doesn't look like anything really. Alright, something. Sapper Shrimp again. Blazing Bombardment Beast again. This card again. No, I'm kidding. It's actually start the pack again. Alright, last pack. Fingers crossed we get something good. More White Forest, more, you know, Light and Darkness Dragon, more, well, any Crimson Dragon. I'd like the Crimson Dragon. I'd love it, to be honest. Knight Armed Dragon, the Armoured Knight Dragon. I feel like it's thingamajig supposed to be like a retrain of something like Chaz used. Like Armed Dragon, you know, level 3 or whatever. But it's too strong for that. Maybe it's like combined with a Troop Dragon or something like that. Dora, the Explorer. No, it's just a dinosaur. Well, it's not a dinosaur, it's a dragon. For some reason. So it's normal so you can level 5 on your hand. Including a copy of this card, nice. Gonna use effect one turn. Yeah, it's fire dragon stuff. Fiendsmith Sanct again. Emblema Salvation again. Oh, another spell card. If you couldn't tell by the artwork. Spell card Monster Reborn. I would have loved it if it said Reborn the Monster or something, or even the artwork. The Monster Reborn card, you know, it still says Monster Reborn. I wish it said Reborn the Monster or something, just for that old, like very oldie timey reference, if you will. Pokemon is now graded special into your field, but Bilocyte can attack and now play can activate its effects. So does that mean that you can't change your heart set and get its effects? Probably not. I don't know if that applies to all copies of it, but I guess we'll go over that in a bit. League of Uniform Nomenclature Strikes. It's 3 Ajami Yellow. That would be cool if there's like an Ajami Yellow King, if you will, where it's like all 3. It requires specifically 3 Ajami Yellows. You know, be a bit weird though. You know, same with the others, but you know. Paralyzing Mushroom. Light Thunder level 5, 14 attack and 2 defense, and it's not a tuner. Nice. Kokobos Hinamatsuri again. 3-in-1 again. Is this a start? Is it? I can't even remember when we started those, to be honest. Did we start on this card or this card? I can't remember, to be honest. Well, I assume that it started on this card, so if it's the wrong order, my apologies. Alright, well, here's the 5 tokens that we can possibly get. So let's see what 2 tokens we get. Well, I say 2 tokens, we might just get one of them twice, but who knows. So, the first token is Faris and Bowlord Dragon. That's the first one we got. So that's pretty cool. And the second one we get is... Hey, nice. So we did get 2 different ones, and this one's a Akiza with Black Rose Dragon. That's really cool, to be honest. I do like my synchros, so this Akiza and Black Rose Dragon can be used as any token. That's pretty cool. I've got 2 tokens right there. That's really nice. Alright, well, time to go over my favourite cards then. The cards that you know, that I think are, well, I say noteworthy. I mean noteworthy to me. So if I do go over a card and if I don't go over a card that is noteworthy, like to the meta or something, like I said, it's not really my kind of forte, so yeah, so let's just go over them all then. So yeah, it says access counter, so that's why I was thinking, you know, Deco talk and all that, but no. Okay, so this one is kind of like... This one's actually kind of like thingamajig. Support for trap monsters like Metal Fletchline and all that. So that's actually really nice because I can put this in my Uriah deck. And maybe even my Armitar deck because it's a continuous spell as well, so... You know. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Broomy. This is a pretty cool card, I think. It's a level 2 tuner. Can only be used as a secondary for level 8 or lower. And you can feel it and 1 monster in your hand to special summon one of the 2, but you banish the other one. Also, you're not out of the actual deck except for synchro monsters. and you also let attack several synchro monsters if you activate it, so that's not too bad. But if you're doing synchro plays, but you know, it is what it is. It's not from the graveyard, otherwise you should be able to like banish like monsters and red mark the eyes in your way up to victory. So okay, so Dark End Evaporation Dragon. You can banish one level 8 dragon monster from your extra deck, special summon this card from your hand, which you can also summon from those 20 set dragon monsters. So I guess you can combine this with Red Dragon Archfiend, but I'm not sure if you would. Like I mean the two archetypes if you want, kind of thing, if you want a little bit. You can activate one of its effects. First effect, fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. And you don't have to use this card, by the way. You can fuse anything, you know. You can fuse anything into anything, you know. Like you can fuse summon Gaia the Dragon Champion, you know, or friggin' Dragonite Dragoites or whatever. You can fuse summon anything. You don't have to use this card. You don't have to use any specific types or anything. It is once per turn though, so well, you can only use each effect of Dark End of this card once per turn. So I imagine you can activate both effects once per turn, but even if you only control the one copy, but still, you can still fuse summon anything. There's no limitations on it if you want. It's just like it's just a normal polymerization, basically. Basically, is what it is. And the other one is target one other attack monster on the field. Make this card lose its active 5 attacking defense, and if you do, destroy that monster. So this card actually destroys, doesn't the original Dark End Dragon send? So yeah, that's a little hit or miss, I guess. And it targets as well, but you know, but obviously you might want to activate that effect and then fuse them away, but you know, it's not here nor there. Obviously I'm not like I said, I'm not here for the meta, but you know, I'm trying to think of strategies if you will, somewhere. Right, Silver, the Wolf Tail, the White Forest, because like I said, I do like my synchros. And this one is defensive, because it's 1900 attack, 2400 defense. Level 6 generic synchro tuner. Generic materials, I mean. Light Spellcaster. This card is spell summoned. You can change all face monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. Illusion and Spellcaster synchro monsters you control gain 500 attack. Also, if they attack defense, they get piercing basically. Oh no, they get double piercing. What? Pity that doesn't stack. At least the 500 attack stacks, but not the double piercing. I wish it stacked, but then again, that might be a bit too powerful. Cosmo Queen, the Queen of Prayers. This card. So what does this card do? Field spell card. If a field spell card is activated, you special this card from your hand in defense position. You can target one face of con in the field zone, and activate the appropriate effect based on which player controls that card. You destroy it, and if you do, add one field spell card from your hand with a different name. For your opponent, negate this effect to the end of this turn, and if you do, add one field spell card from your deck to your hand. So basically, you destroy yours and get a different one, or you negate theirs and get any one. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. Oh, okay, so you can get. I assume that means it's pretty much similar to the Dark Dragon one, isn't it? You get pretty much. You can activate both, I think. Well, unless she says definitely, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you can activate both effects on the same copy. Sapper Shrimp. Generic. Well, I say generic materials. Technically, it's not generic because it's one trainer plus one non-trainer monster. Because it's level 2. You know, so you can't even like make level 0s or anything. Or I guess he didn't want you doing that. But anyway, this card is spell summoned. You can send one of the cards from your hand or field to the graveyard, and target one spell track on your opponent controls. Destroy it. Then you use the effect of this card once per turn. Once per chain. During your opponent's main phase, you can affect immediately synchro summon. That's actually too bad. Actually. It's basically like an opposite formula synchro kind of thing. What next? Aerial Eater. Alright, let's talk about you. 2 fiends with the same attribute. This is weird because it's like, surely you'd think it'd be 2 wind monsters with the same type, you know, but anyway. This card is fusions. You can send a fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard. Actually, this would be good. This would be nice in Imaging, actually, wouldn't it? In Raphael, like, well, I say nice, it's just, again, I'm not playing competitively, but you know, it'd be nice in Raphael, because a little mini fusion kind of thing. This card is in your graveyard. You can banish 2 level 6 or higher fiend monsters with the same attribute as each other from your graveyard, except Aerial Eater. Let's summon this card. You can use the effect of this card once per turn. Ah, that's really nice, that is. So you can tribute it and then you can revive it. For even more plays. DPH Gender More. A level is that level 8? Level 9. Level 8. Synchronous Cyber, so yeah, it's I've not really watched Trains all too much. I've watched the first season. I need to watch the second season soon. I say soon, but I'm going to watch all the anyways. Generic materials. This card is synchronous. You can special summon for Cyber's monsters from your Brave Defense. It's first negated. Also, you cannot special summon for the Sonic Step Cyber's. When your Cyber's monster battles an opponent's monster, if it's damaged to them, you can manage to card from your graveyard and inflict damage to your opponent. So basically, you just it doubles the damage, but it rather as twice the damage. So, or it doesn't double the damage. It's like, oh, you took a some bass damage, now you take another 1,000 effect damage kind of thing. So it's then you use each effect as card once per turn. Cool. So you might want to get more copies of that. Sangan Kaio. This is 5 dragons, which is a pity actually that the 6 silent dragons aren't actually. Like there's 2 dark ones and there's no water ones. It's a little bit of a pity, especially since they had the opportunity when they made 6. But anyway, you could have made a. I don't know. I was trying to say they could have made maybe Red Electric a fire monster, and then Black Rose a water monster. But then that might not get the message of Black Rose trying to be like destructive across. I don't know. For you control all 5 dragons, minimum 1, and your opponent controls more monsters than you do. In the main phase, nice. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, if you manage this card from your graveyard, draw 1 card, and you can special any number of 10 Pi Dragon monsters from your hand. You use this effect once per turn, nice. Alright, so what's this card? Machicloidal Soul. If a monster is pursued by your trap effect, except during the damage step. Does that count as trap monsters? Hopefully it does. You can special this card from your hand or graveyard, but if you summon it from the graveyard, banish it when it leaves the field. Nice! That's what I like to hear. But then you can get it off twice if you will. During the opponent's battle phase, you can activate one's effects, and then immediately after this effect resolves, Synchro Summon or Icke Summon. You use the effect of this card once per turn. That's really cool, like this, to be honest. That it doubles the amount of specials it can give, and it's Synchro Nixie support. Like I know they got like Synchro Infusion kind of support before, because I got that like Synchro Fusionist spell that doubles materials, but you know. We see out of the White Forest. I might go with this White Forest as well. Yeah, it's alright. It's a pretty cool card. I think it's. I'm not gonna go over White Forest cards unless it's like, if it genuinely is like, you know, the Ancient Fairy Dragon archetype, if you will, then I'm definitely gonna go over it. Alright, this card, Blazing Bombardment Beast. Machine plus Pyro. This card is special and you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls with 900 or less attack. And this card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one monster your opponent controls with 900 or less attack. Destroy that monster. And if you do, inflict damage your opponent equal to its original attack. Then use this effect of this card once per turn. Nice, that's kind of cool. Right, Golem Guard the Millennium Treasures. So this card, so the activation of your Millennium Ankh cannot be negated. You use the effects of this card once per turn. This card is in your hand. You can place it in your spell and trap construct as a phase-up continuous spell. That's pretty cool for having, but I doubt I'll be using it for that. While this card is a continuous spell, you can either pay 2,000 life points or reveal 1 million Ankh in your hand. Special on this card. Then you can add 1 Wedju Temple from your deck to your hand. Wedju Temple? I've not heard that one before. Alright, Gimmick Puppet Fantasix Machinics. Generic materials and 100 more defense, and I think the first one is summoned, which I think was number 15. Because I'm pretty sure his is attacking defense. Actually, maybe not. I think No, I thought his attacking defense was 1500, 2500. No, it might be. No, I think it is 1500, 2500 now, but I thought it might have been 1500, 3000. I'm not sure though, because this guy is 1531. Anyway, you can send material from this card, add one rank up magic spell card from your deck to your hand. Also, you can normal summon one machine monster during your main phase this turn, in addition to your normal summon slash set. You can use the effect once per turn. If you spell summon a Gimmick Public Exit monster, except during its damage step, you can spell summon this card from your graveyard to either field and defense position. Then you can add one rank up magic spell card from your graveyard to your hand. You use the effect of this card once per turn. So obviously, that's a nice effect. I can't remember what the evolution does, because I'm pretty sure this guy has his own evolution. But it's obviously based on the character from Yu-Gi-Oh! Stexel. And then also, you might notice that it says like special summon this card from your graveyard to either side of the field. Pretty sure as well that, you know, I'm pretty sure the evolution does have an effect where you can like attack and nick these monsters and you get an effect or something like that. So that's why it has that effect where you put this guy onto your opponent's side, therefore giving him an Nixie monster, or you're giving your opponent an Nixie monster. So that's really nice, I think. What next? I guess I'll go to this one. Necroquip Princess. So what does this do? Let's be specimen from your next day by sending the above cards from your hand and or field to the graveyard. Does it no longer say you must not use polymerization or you don't use polymerization? Because that's one thing that I always thought was weird, was that it always specified that you don't need to use polymerization. When it's like, that's kind of obvious, I feel like, you know, it's kind of obvious that, you know, you don't use polymerization if it's saying you must send specimen's card by this method. Anyway, you can only control one copy of this card. If a monster is sent from the field, from the hand to the graveyard to activate a card or effect, you can activate one of these effects. First effect, equip one of these monsters to this card in a quick spell card that gives it 500 attack, or draw a card. You can use this effect of this card once per turn. Nice. So that must mean that the materials are sent as an effect then? That's what I want to guess. Let's look at this Trap Gatherer. Because this is technically Jinso support, even though it doesn't mention them. The equipment monster gains 400 attack for each trap in your graveyard. So that actually would be nice for Hammond as well, for Uriah as well actually. You can only use each of the following effects of Trap Gatherer once per turn, so it's hard once per turn. And so the first effect is after damage calculation, if the equipment monster is destroyed in the response of a battle or if it's a damage to your opponent, you send this card to the graveyard, set one trap from your graveyard. Yeah, you set it. And the other effect is, if a face-up trap card you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So, protects your traps and activates traps and whatnot. So it's really nice. Alright, spell card Soul Exchange. Alright, so obviously this is obviously a seto card. And it's a really weird one, because it's like, okay, so you immediately have this effect result, tribute summon a monster. And you can treat monster your opponent controls even though you do not control them yourself. But the monster you summon cannot be tributed this turn, right? If this card is sent to the graveyard, and like right after you activate it, your opponent gets this effect as well. And I think at the same time basically as you, or I guess right afterwards. Because I don't know the exact rulings of it, but what I imagine happens is you activate it, and then you tribute summon something, right? Using any monster on the field as a tribute, you know, and then your opponent gets that same effect right after they've tributed, right after you've tributed, they get this first effect, but they obviously can't tribute your monster you summon out because it cannot be tributed this turn. So, you know. So obviously that's really nice in a way. So I think it's optional as well. Yeah, your opponent can apply this card to preceding effect. You only activate this card once per turn. So yeah, that's really nice. Actually, yeah, this card, Kakabo's Hinamatsuri, Dark, is it level 7? No, I'm losing my mind, hang on. That's assuming I haven't got to. No, this is level 7, but I'm pretty sure this is like Gimmick Puppet support, technically speaking, by you could put this in the Gimmick Puppet deck and it'll be right at home. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target a machine type monster on the field. That includes your opponent's machines if they have any. For the rest of this turn, you cannot special from the extra deck except X monsters, like Gimmick Puppets. Also, special summon this card, but banish it when released to the field. And obviously, if you X summon with it, it gets attached to the material, as X material. But X material go to the graveyard when they get detached normally, so you can use this card as many times as you want, or call back Hedgehog or whatever. And if you do, half that monster's attack. Also, this who will you half? You do half that monster's attack. Oh yeah, the one you target. Yeah. Half that monster's attack. Also this card's level becomes that monster's. So that's good for Gimmick Puppets because they want level 8s on the field for your Gimmick Jigs, and well, it wouldn't matter then what this card's level is because they only use this effect of this card once per turn. But obviously you only need one copy because you can just equip it to an X material or as a material, and it will get recycled basically just from being an X material, which is really cool. Alright, so next up is Cosmic Queen of the Queen. No, I'm kidding. Next up is 3-in-1. He's got such a weird smile. Why? During your opponent's end phase, your opponent has more total cards in their hand and field than you have in your hand and field. So that's on 3 non-monsters from your graveyard. Like Soul of the Release, whatever it's called, Source of Forgotten. Yeah. You can banish this card from your graveyard and turn 3 monster cards so you control different original names. Set one spell trap card from your hand or deck that mentions the original names of all 3 targets. Are you serious? Are you serious? I was going to say that's really cool for Source of Forgotten or whatever, but you had to throw that in there. Like, I mean, okay, that makes it a drama support then, because that literally is. There's got to be. I mean, hang on. In target 3 monster cards, you control different original. Yeah, okay, in all fairness, it says target 3 different monsters. Those 3 monsters, with different original names, they can be anything. They can be any monster. So you could target 3 sacred beasts if you wanted to. So in all fairness, I could probably put this in my Armitar deck, and it would probably fit kind of in, that kind of thing. It would probably fit in nicely. So, kind of like that non-Gimmick Puppet monster we just went over. So, Alright, Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. I'm not surprised this wasn't put into effect more often, but Light and Darkness Dragon-ish, whatever this. So yeah, 2 level 8 dragons, 1 light, 1 dark. Must be. I basically just giving your materials. Anyway, must be fused. What is so you can't monster born that sucks. Well, but at least that's a super quality target technically, even if it is a bit obscure. Anyway, while face up on the field, this card is also Dark Attribute. They actually put Dark Attribute. They actually, because they took away they were calling it machine type, and then now they're saying like, oh, it's Dark. Dark is the attributes have always been Dark, Define, Light. They've never said Dark Attribute or Light Attribute or anything. They've always just said Dark in all caps or Define in all caps. And now they're saying Dark Attribute. Like, why? Why? What's so dark about? What's so wrong with saying just dark? Especially when before they were saying machine type, warrior type, and then they got rid of the type bit. It's like, why? I mean, I guess it makes sense with dark because I feel like dark can be misunderstood as like dark synchros or dark fusion or whatever, something like that. But still, that's why you quote it or something. I'm not trying to criticize it or anything. It's just a little thing, Anyway, once per chain, if a spell trap card or monster effect is activated, quick effect, this card loses exactly 1,000 attack and defense, so I don't think you get a choice. And if it does, negate the activation. This card in its possession is destroyed by an opponent's card. You can target one dragon monster in your graveyard and summon it, which also costs by summon itself. But I believe that this card. I don't know if so the fact that obviously after you use it 3 times it's going to be 400 attack instead of defense. I don't know if you can still activate it then or not. Probably not because it does say exactly 1,000. well, I imagine it does work in the sense that you'll lose that 400 attack, but because you didn't lose exactly 1,000 attack and defense, you don't get the effect to negate it. But, right, Duel Mansion. I don't know actually what I imagined, to be honest. Oh, no wait, I remember. There's that trap card called Reverse Trap, I think. And basically what that does is, any additions or subtractions to attack and defense points get reversed. So, this card would become, so if you were to activate this effect 3 times, like Darkness Dragon, you know, making his attack and defense 400 and 0, he would become 6460 based on Reverse Trap. And then I don't know, although actually to be fair, I don't know if you can actually, I don't know if he'd negate it or not. Probably not if you activate it when he's lost all of his stats. But even so, that would probably make him 6460. And then you can negate even more cards, and then I assume he'd still negate cards, and I assume as well that he continued to increase instead of decrease. So if you do get another card, you think, oh great, 6400 attack and defense, and 6 defense, you get 6 more negates. But I think Reverse Trap will automatically make that go up every single time. So if you negate 7470, negate again 8480, negate again 9490, you know, something like that. Not that you would infinitely combo it unless there was a way to infinitely combo it, but pretty nice effect, if you will, or pretty nice little thing right there. Pretty nice little. Alright, so this statue of the Sacred Dragon. What is this? Because if it's not Crimson Dragon support, then I'm going to be disappointed. And it's probably not. Okay, so if on a scale of 1 and 1. I say 1 and 1 because I'm really hoping that they someday do, you know, unequal scales. If a monster is special summoned by your trap effect, you know, like trap monsters, hopefully, you can target one column of yours returns to hand. Then you can special summon this card. Yeah, you can special summon this card. Then this effect of this card once per turn. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be. I mean, technically, because I know they have like Starlight Road for Stardust Dragon and. More, but Starlight Road is kind of the obvious one. When the opponent's monster declares an attack, you can place this monster in your opponent's zone, and if you do, return the opponent's monster to the hand. You use this effect of this card once per turn. If this card is in the monster zone and it's destroyed, you can place this card in the opponent's zone. Alright, well, not really Crimson Dragon support, which is a bit of a shame, but it's something that they can use. Sapper Shrimp. Did I go over this card before? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Let's just repeat. Oh, here we go. Nighttime Dragon. What's this? So it's a level 3 Wind Dragon monster. Kind of what you might expect from Shaz and his Armed Dragon monsters. And it is obviously called Armed Dragon. Like, literally like the Armed Dragon things. Especially on a level 5 or higher Dragon monster, like Armed Dragon level 5 or higher, you can special this card from your hand. When this card is specialed, you can make this card tribute and level the same as one of your banished dragon monsters. For some reason. Why would you want to do that? He doesn't exist though. He's a dragon monster. It's not even dark or light though. So you can't even use it for like, you can't even like banish level 8 and then, you know, target and make and then make this guy level 8 and then sacrifice it for the dragon reward one. Yeah, I don't know what this card is. It's just an armed dragon monster. I don't know what this is. I'll have to look into that. And what next? Spell card Reborn the monster. We'll get into Monster Reborn. Dragon monster now go special summon it to your field, but for the rest of this turn, you cannot attack and neither player can activate its effects. So again, I don't know if that means that, I'm pretty sure that means you can't change of heart it and activate its effects, but you can summon another one and use that one's effect. So if you Monster Reborn, say, I don't know, who can we special summon and activate? I don't know. I can't even think of anything, to be honest. Winged Karibo? Monster Reborn of Winged Karibo, and you can't negate the battle damage with that one, but you can with another one. I don't know. But Well, not really, because that has to be destroyed battle and to go to graveyard, so I don't know, man. I really don't know. League of Uniform Nomenclature Strikes. I know this card, I know that name, League of Uniform Nomenclature or something. It's a bit of a power card before. Oh, I'm just noticing the Mucky Muckies as well. Hopefully they get support. I know they got like a new effect monster, but I was hoping, well not I was hoping, but I'm hoping to get something. Duel face a monster you control. Equip 2 monsters with the same original name as a target from your hand, deck, and or graveyard to that target as equipped spells. Yeah, a drama Yellow King, please. If you do, it cannot attack or destroy by battle while equipped with this. It cannot attack or destroy by battle, okay. While equipped with those 2 cards, so if you MST one of them, yeah, it can now die. You cannot spell someone for the rest of the turn after this card. So it's that monster with the same original type as the target monster. You only activate. Why would you run 3 copies of Drama Yellow though? Why? Like, why would you run? I mean, I don't know, man. It's so weird to me. Like, unless we can get like, I mean, come on, give us like a Drama Yellow King and a Drama Black King and a Drama Green King and all that. You know, just give us those guys, and it's like, and then it's like, oh, you confuse some of these guys by using the materials while on the field, while even equipped. You even had that fusion monster earlier. That'd be really cool. You know, that'd be really nice, to be honest. And wow, we are at 54 minutes in recording. I haven't recorded in a while, to be honest. I haven't actually yet even released anything for a while because I've just been kind of busy, really, for the most part, for the last couple weeks. With things, you know, like things are coming up, like LP movies. I gotta get that done, which fortunately I'm pretty much done with the first one, so that's nice. I'm really happy that I'm done with it. I'll go over that in a, what is it called, a community post on my archive channel when in a bit, you know, and to kind of like say that it's coming or whatnot. I haven't said anything yet, but I probably should. And then, I mean, I will, but you know, it's like I figured I might as well do it, you know, the week before, you know, it comes out, you know, which I guess technically now we're in the week before, but I mean like 1 week before it comes out, you know, that kind of thing. And so, you know, I figured that's going to be something, and that's kind of like, but yeah, doing that LP movie, that's been kind of taking up a lot of my time as of recently, but thankfully, at long last it's done. And I say that in the sense of like, it's finally done because it's been stressing me out, not because it's hard to do, but because of some of the other things that have been going on, if you will, in life, if you will, especially some stuff that's been sort of like associated with it, you know, stuff that I don't want to go into at the moment because I figured it's not the kind of place to talk about it really at the minute. Maybe I'll talk about it, but you know, I wouldn't hold your breath or anything on it, if you will, if that makes sense. You know, I kind of go a little bit into it during the LP movies, but that's neither here nor there. Just as like a little, you know, event, I guess, if you could say, of that. But you know, it's nice little memories, if you will, in the long run to say. But basically, it's a nice little memory to say I won, you know, kind of thing, if you will, if that makes sense. Which I don't know, maybe you'll see when it comes out, but you know. But yeah, that's coming out soon. Like I said, it's coming out on the 23rd of August. That's still the plan, and that's still basically coming to fruition. You know, so that's that. You know, I guess for other things I can say is like, you know, I've got the LP movies. LP movies. We said that. What else? I am playing my Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Play file. I've not recorded anything for it as of late. It's just that I want to get back to where I need to be, if you will, if that makes sense. Which you'll know what I mean if you've been watching the Let's Play as of late. So there's that to think about. And then, what else is there? Well, Minky Mondays, I've got, like I said, I've got 3 episodes of this to do, including this one. The third one that I've got, that's going to be something interesting, cause that I want to look into, which might spawn like another, like a it might be a two-parter kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. And then what else is there? There's Zelda is still on hold, but I am doing another Zelda Let's Play, so I haven't released it yet, but I'm gonna release it soon, ish. And there's one more Let's Play that I'm doing, which is currently technically a secret, in the sense of like, I don't really need to keep it secret, but I guess I kind of do at the same time, and it's not going to be released for quite a while because it is technically related to CLP movies, so there's that, so yeah, I guess that's a little like video update, yeah. Alright, well, that's it from me today. So hopefully I got some of these nice pulls. Hopefully some of them intrigue you and whatnot, and some of them are really nice. Like I said, I think I'm gonna really enjoy them. So so yeah, thank you so much for watching and putting up with me for another hour of your life. And I hope you have a really minky day.